Bloody hell, are we still doing these?
Turn again, Reaper Cheap, for it is time for Loot Crate. Well, actually, it was probably time for Loot Crate like a week and a half ago, but it felt too soon after the last one, so I've left it a bit, which now means I'll have the same problem when the next one arrives in a few weeks from now. Oh, bloody hell, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but first we'll open this black box and see what lurks within. I think was it Invasion this month? I'm going to say Invasion. If I'm incorrect, please strike that from your memory and replace it with the correct word. Also, yeah, I've heard on the grapevine there's always going to be a t-shirt from now on. And also they've done something to the badges, which unfortunately means they haven't got rid of them, which is all I would really want them to do with the badges, but there we go. So yeah, Invasion. X-Files is coming back. There's a hint to be something about that, and Space Invaders and guff. I don't know. Let's look and then we'll know. And straight away, ooh, t-shirt. But does it glow in the dark? It's got that kind of look to it. Does it say on the thing? This day has come, designed by Nice, but it doesn't say anything about glowing in the dark, but we shall see. Ooh, spooky aliens. Oh, they're giant aliens, Mother. I don't like them. They've come to steal the black pudding. And there's people running away from it, looking like an old lady and an action hero. Ah, right. They're going for the silhouettes here. That's old Mulder and Scully, isn't it? Because, yeah, X-Files, as mentioned earlier, which is, I was going to say, is making a comeback on television. I think it did make a comeback, and nobody seemed that interested. But I don't know. I haven't seen it myself. I actually got bored of the X-Files after season 2, so I'm probably not going to jump back into it. Anyway, it's not a bad shirt design, I must say. Actually, it's nice and subtle. It isn't like a big X-Files logo or anything. In fact, there's no logos, just the artwork, which they do get bonus points for. Quite like that one. Good work. 10 points. Let's give you a nice noise. Yes, I found the sound effects box again. Right, next up is a... Oh, Kid Robot. Is this something you really need to make a plushie? No. Bad boy. Dirty boy. In your bed. Fuck's sake. You see, alright, it's a nice high-quality plush thing, but it's got nothing to do with the fucking face. The face hugger man is like an icon of horror. And you've got the whole, bloody male fear of pregnancy and all sorts of clever shit going on with the face hugger. But what have they done? Oh, let's give it a funny face and make it plush. That really annoys me because it's so fucking misunderstanding of what the entire fucking point of Alien is. It's like, somebody has just said, we have this property, people like soft toys, let us make this shit with no thought put into it, and people just lap it up anyway. If you're going to have some merchandise, at least, keep it vaguely in keeping with the bloody ethos of what it comes from. It's like those bloody bland arsehole Funko Pop things, isn't it? I don't know. I could have lived with it, being a plush as it is, but it's the face. It's the face that kills it for me. That's not a face hugger. It's just a shit chugger, which is the best I could think of off the top of my head whilst being appalled. Right, box looks pretty much empty from now on, but there's various bits and bobs. There's a pissing arse. Right. Loot pins. This pin unlocks something epic. Do you know what? I am so convinced that's a lie, I'm not even going to check. Right, so they've changed the badges to these much nicer enamel pins. I mean, that's like 1,000 times nicer. But unfortunately, it's still wasted money on fucking Loot Crate's own branding. We want, stuff and things inside, not something advertising the fact you've bought a box full of stuff. I just don't... Do people really like these? They must. They wouldn't be putting more of the money towards them, would they? Well, again, very high quality, and I do like pins and things in general. I don't want that bleeding one. No, I bought a thing. Aren't I an impressive man? It doesn't quite work. Why is there a big rubber band? Like, sort of, I was going to say an industrial rubber band, but the colour's a bit off for that. What is this for? That's going to be to do with something. We'll come back to that. And sure, no. Oh, man. Right. So this is an X-Files branded torch, or flashlight, as they call them in the Americas. Anybody in England is probably recognising this pretty closely, because, yeah, they sell these in Poundland. Like, I've bought identical things to this, but they're blue usually, or pink. Yeah, that's like a £1 LED flashlight thing. I mean, only very tenuously linked with the X-Files. I mean, you've just got something cheap and stuck your logo on, really. That's shit. I'm going to play a shit noise. Hang on. Perfect. And some crap batteries to go with it. GP, extra heavy duty for their puissance. 0% mercury. Yet they're not even alkaline. I don't think. Probably zinc chloride. Marvellous. So shite batteries to go in it. Yeah, that's fucking great. Thanks, lad. Oh, multi-pass. Right. Oh, my gobbly goodness. They're sort of... well, prop replica, I suppose, in a way, of the multi-pass that old Lilu gets in The Fifth Element. You see that little thing, so you can take it out, look, and put it in the plastic thing. Well, this is nice for cosplayers, who can change that bit to their own picture if they're dressing up as Lilu, and hopefully not you in the bandages she wears early on, you'll freeze to death at the convention. And yeah, it even comes in the winner bag, look, multi-pass and all that. Slightly ruined by the fucking great Loot Crate logo on it, which I don't think was in the original film. Well, there we are. I mean, it's just a bit of plastic and stuff in it, but it's interesting to see something from The Fifth Element. Cult film that it is. And quite a good one, if I recall. It's got that kind of weird French thing going on, where there's really nice set pieces. When you watch it again, it doesn't quite all hold together, but still a very good film, and it always makes me laugh when Gary Oldman gets worried and his head starts leaking black stuff. I don't know why, but that amuses me immensely. And a box with a Space Invader in it. This will be Invaders then. Mini Alien Vinyl Figures, limited edition. Official Taito licensed product. To be Taito, isn't it? Official Potato licensed product. And Loot Crate exclusive yet again. I always loved the picture of the Space Invaders on the side, which bore no resemblance to the stuff in the game whatsoever. And there they are, with a sort of weird two-tone thing going on in all of them. I've got the yellowy one, assuming that these are actually the ones available now, just like this. What is it like? It doesn't light up or anything, it's just literally a thing. I actually have a light in the shape of a Space Invader, exactly the same little one that's about that big, and it lights up. And that was a shit anecdote, wasn't it? Why is it two-tone? That confused. Oh, fuck. In the early days of the old Space Invaders cabinets, they had a sort of acrylic overlay thing, much like the Vectrex when I reviewed that, where you'd put like a sheet of plastic over the screen in order to give the illusion of colour. And of course, when the Space Invaders went over the graduated or gradiated? I'm going to go with graduated, but gradiated sounds like it should be a word. I wonder if I've just made that up. If I have, stick it in your dictionaries. We can copyright that and make a fortune together. I'm sure that's how words work. Ask an etymologist. Yeah, as it went down across the colour grades, it would change colour and sometimes be half one colour, half another, much like it is here. And I hope I'm not guessing incorrectly on that, and actually this is just something pretty. I'm sure that was a thing, wasn't it? I don't know. It was a long time ago and in a galaxy far, far... No, it wasn't in Great Yarmouth. It just feels like a galaxy far, far away. And, Invasion of the Mini Prints. I'm guessing that these are mini prints that have been placed in this envelope and then printed at slightly too low a resolution, because you can see all the... anti-aliasing pixels and that on the print there. It's interesting, isn't it? Right, what we got? The War of the Worlds on a bit of cardboard. Never been particularly fond of that poster. That can fly away. That joke never gets old. And, there's only two in there. That's a bit ass. I didn't just throw two away or something, did I? No, you only get two, fair enough. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Much prefer that one. Good old Gort there, with his hand on the world. Except, that's not Gort's hand, because Gort was a robot. Is that Klaatu's hand? I don't remember. Klaatu didn't have, like, weird hands, did he? That's confused me now. Anyway, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Genuine sci-fi classic. Not the Keanu Reeves one. That didn't quite work. But there we go. Right. And they're just the book of bullshites. I don't know. Don't really care. Right, have we worked out what this is for yet? I've been mindlessly thinking about it whilst talking about other things, and I reckon it's to attach the face hugger to your head. So you can get that and then stick it around, and haha, it is stuck to my face with a big actually, that's a bit shit, isn't it? What is it actually for? Oh, look at that, straight to the page. Invading movie theatres 30 years ago, Aliens has a fan base that has multiplied faster than xenomorphs themselves. I wish I was dead rather than writing this copy. Whilst the big screen... Oh, shut up. Our cutting implants are somewhat mellow with disposition. Yes, the fucking problem. Includes our elastic face hugger band for those of you... Yes, I was correct. Good. If not, you can just use it to flick in people's eyes and blind them, because people love that. Our New Year's resolution, a t-shirt in every crate. And new pins every month, giving you access to it. What is this DLC? Bugger it, go on. Does it give you a hint as to what it is? Actually, the hint might be in the book. Thinking about it, might it? Yeah, in fact, oh god, what? How does it unlock something? There's no code. Unlock the digital download for letter 44. What's letter 44? Ah, right, you can get a comic out of it, I see, right. Digital comic, fair enough, but please, just stop doing these things and, just put the money towards more stuff in the box. Well, several little bits, pretty much all high quality throughout, with the exception of a Shito torch there. But yeah, I don't know, a bit wrong-headed, the old face hugger. T-shirt was nice, I like the Space Invader, don't really care about the multi-pass. And there endeth the lesson. But don't worry, we've got a food one now. See, told you. Right, this is something called universalyums.com, I would assume. By the way, it's written on the side in big letters. Interesting story. When this first arrived in the P.O. box, I misread that as Universal Yams and thought that was a remarkably tight brief for a box full of stuff. So, I'm guessing that these are going to be actually quite nice. By the way, they've called them yums. Snack like a local, it says on the top. Fair enough. Let's see what's inside. Is this one of the... Ooh. God. Wally has been killed and turned into a cardboard box. Tragic. Right, January 2016, Turkey. I'm guessing these are all from Turkey in that case. That does seem like a thing. Are there descriptions? Nope. There's Turkish trivia instead. There must be descriptions of what's in it. Ah, yeah, here we are. Right. So, I can put that there so I'll actually know what they are. That's a good start. Hope there's some Turkish Delight. I love Turkish Delight. It's like rose-flavoured goo. What more do you want in life? Right, Ulka, 9-cat tat. That's interesting. 9-cat tat. That sounds like a very bizarre dance. Right, I'm guessing this is some kind of, he says, desperately trying to find the page in the book, so we can go on it. Yes, banana wafers. Gonna be honest, I might just actually look at the packaging, because there's pictures of banana, and they're fucking wafers. I probably could have guessed that on my own. Right, what are these like then? Exactly as you'd expect. It's basically a sort of dry, wafery thing with that artificial banana flavour we all know and hate. And now you can all talk in the comments about how actually it's flavour of a type of banana that's extinct. And somebody says, oh, actually it's not extinct. And then nobody fucking cares. Looking for all the world like the product of an impacted colon, this is Grape Sausage or Grape Sausage. It's got walnuts in, is made out of mainly molasses and grapes. I'm going to be honest with you. Only taste of walnuts and nothing else, really. It was a bit shite. Clip pizza sticks. As you would assume, they are those kind of little breadstick things, and they're very highly flavoured with sort of garlicky, tomatoey, salsa-y, pizza-y flavour stuff. That kind of artificial pizza flavour you get on things, it's very, very much that. You probably know what I'm talking about. A little bit over-flavoured maybe, but nice enough. Biscuit Duo, cookies with cocoa cream filling. And exactly as it says, they're slightly crumbly biscuits, and inside is some sort of fairly generic cocoa flavoured stuff. It's alright. Torku Turtakic Mini, or something. Oh, and Portocali. I like the sound of that. Plus, that's freaky. Yeah, so you're looking at what is a kind of weird cross between a Jaffa cake and a jammy Dodger. And also with some little sweets on top. It's, again, slightly dry, and I'm not that convinced with the biscuit bits, but the orange bit is nice, and overall, not bad. Hazababa, Turkish Delight, rose petals. Contains rose petals. Yes, it's Turkish Delight, exactly as you would expect, and it's pretty good stuff, I must say. 2 thumbs up, way up. In fact, I'm going to give it a sound effect. This one. This sound effect is too long. Koska, Sesame Crocant, Susan Crokin. Yes, as you would expect, these are sesame seeds stuck together with some sweet stuff. You can get very similar things in health food shops, etc. in the UK. The difference is these taste sort of slightly burnt as compared to those. I don't know, matter of preference really, innit? Nutty Max Hazelnut Cream. Kind of looks like a Kinder Bueno, maybe, and kind of tastes like a lower quality Kinder Bueno, but instead of the sort of milky stuff inside, it's got some knockoff Nutella stuff. It's alright. It's our friends at Ulka again, or is it Yulka? I don't know. With, what was this called again? El Beni. And it's kind of like a slightly larger Twix, but you only get one of them, and it's a little bit softer than a Twix, but other than that, very, very similar. Pretty good. Ulka again with Dancook 8 Kek. Chocolate and portacal, which I'm pretty sure means portable toilet. Yeah, basically it's kind of a little squashed sponge thing with some orange flavouring one side and some chocolate the other. It's alright, but it suffers from, well, any sort of sponge stuff or cakey stuff that you get that's, you know, packaged in foil has always had that sort of artificially taste to it, doesn't it? Because it ain't fresh, and it can't be, due to the whole packaging process and the fact that they needed to keep fresh for more than 8 seconds. I mean, it's not unpleasant or anything, but, you know, you're better off with a fresh cake, guys. Torku Cocoa Fest. Word of warning, if you are going to go to a party called a Cocoa Fest, make sure you do your research beforehand so you're not surprised when you turn up. Yes, so this is apparently pistachio stuff inside chocolate. And yeah, there's kind of a cream fondant filling in there, but I didn't really get a hint of pistachio. It's more this sort of slightly tangy fondant. I would never have guessed pistachio if it didn't have pictures of them on there. You surprised me with your Cocoa Fest. Phalim. It's some sort of chewing gum, and it's kind of almost completely tasteless with a vaguely herbal hint. It's quite unpleasant, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't put that under the umbrella of yums myself, but there we are. And finally, Toffix, which are like very highly fruit-flavoured, toffee-sweet type things. I had the watermelon one there. It was quite watermelony. We've also got like strawberry and apple and cherry. And there we are, my mouth is now filled with 1,000 different flavours, which probably aren't supposed to go together. So yeah, if you want one of these mystery box things or whatevers, there's links down below in the description as ever. Although if you'd like to spend your money on something where you actually know what you're getting beforehand, I've got some new t-shirt designs out. Look, aren't they nice? There's links for them down below before everything, because, God, please buy them so I can pretend I'm famous.